Good morning, guys. We're at auction number 2 for the week. It's 7 a.m. I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of dark out still, and we're gonna head in and check out some cars. I got a list, and it's bright and early, but we're gonna get some stuff. Let's see what we can find. So cars get lined up a little differently here. Their spacing is a little different, and their run numbers are different. So we're heading to the first one. Looks like we found it. 617 Ram 1500. Tires feel all right. Everything looks decent. Scratch and a little dent. Nothing we can't take care of. Looks like it was used to tow a little bit. Plastic liner. Looks pretty clean in here. Laramie with a 12-inch, no pano, but that's all right. It's still a solid truck. Let's fire it up. See what it sounds like. So at this auction, they're really cool. They have an OBD plug-in already that they leave in them. It helps them track the vehicles. And it shows check engine lights. So I've already looked at this one's check engine light while I was scanning through my list. Actually, I didn't. My list doesn't have it on there. So let me pull it up and see what we can find. So scrolling through the app, I can get to the vehicle and I can scroll down. With a couple of clicks, it pulls up the DTCs. So let's expand these here. And it looks like it's got an engine oil pressure switch slash sensor on the dash. You can see it's reading the oil pressure, but it might be slow to respond, or it's just stuck there. So we can easily get an oil pressure sensor for this thing, and I think be all right. Sounds like it's got a bit of an exhaust leak as well. Nothing too crazy. So our next couple are actually in a row here. So we've got this Chevy, and then we've got this Durango RT to look at. And then the next one's kind of a little bit further ways down, but as you can tell, there's plenty of things here to pick from. We just have to find the right ones. So let's walk around this Chevy and see. Tires look decent. Z71. This is an RST truck. This was actually here last week. I've looked at this truck before, and it's in good shape. I don't know if the seller's just not coming off of their price, and I mean, there's still the original sticker here, and I believe this thing's got 71,000 miles or 77, but I have a feeling the seller's just not coming off the price. The market's changing a little bit, but I don't know why it would make sense to hold on to a truck for so long. Looks to be in pretty decent shape. A little nick in the bumper back here, but everything else about this one seems to be in good shape. Started up, yeah, 72,000. Oh, she sounds right for first thing in the morning. Side detection and a check engine light. We'll go ahead and go past this one for now. I'll look at the check engine light in a little bit, and we'll check out this Durango. These are probably some of my favorite cars. These Durangos are very functional, very versatile. The RTs are a great price point, and they're fun to drive. You get great features. They look good. The bigger screen for the wireless CarPlay. You've got the heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, the wireless charging. This one is a tow and go package, so you get track mode as well as sport mode. So with the tow and goes, you get the Brembo brakes, and of course it's made to tow more. Looks like they've had to jump this one a time or two. Heated seats in the rear, sunroof on this one, Destroyer gray. This is one of the ones I really enjoy. It always helps when you can come to the auction and find something that you enjoy, and it's not just, you know, the same old things. Makes things interesting. Oh, I have a feeling that a window was busted out at one point. That window is missing its tint, and it doesn't say Mopar. I don't know if you can see that, but that's not a Mopar window like this one is. Always little things that you can catch if you know where to look, but that one was pretty obvious. I get in here and it's very dark, and that one's very bright. It says liftgate unavailable, manually close. Okay. Oh, she's not closing. That's functioning. This is where it should be. Something about this lift gate is not right. Yep, she's just flapping in the wind. Amazing how these newer cars just tell you everything. They just, let you know most issues. Let's see what the top speed somebody did on this was. So, in some of these with the performance pages, you can go in and see, someone's clearly cleared this out. 62 mile an hour is, I guarantee, not the top speed this thing has done. But everything else other than the tailgate looks all right. The Uconnect box needs service, but being a CDJR dealer, that's nothing for us. Interior looks fairly clean, and sounds healthy, and you can hear it extra loud through the the open rear hatch. But let's get moving to the next one. Here's our next one on the list, and a good example of knowing your product and having product knowledge. These trucks, this one in specific, falls to a recall that is well known with these Rams for the tailgate. So you kind of have to push and pull at the same time to get it to open. So knowing about your product and the recalls that they have, I can get that fixed. This tailgate, while it looks normal, is not. It is very pushed in, but almost symmetrically to where I don't know if it would be noticeable. Very odd. I don't know if that's something that I'd even want to mess with or not, but might be able to get it pulled out. These tailgates are aluminum on these, the hoods and the tailgates, unlike the Ford trucks that are all aluminum at this point. Looks like this switch in here is also broke, or the release. These trucks aren't all aluminum like the Fords, only the hood and the tailgate to save a little bit of weight. With that, of course, have a different metal, and it's not all body shops will work on aluminum. So this one's a Bighorn. It's got the 8.4 screen, the heated seats and steering wheel, but it also has the pano. So that's a little bit extra of a bonus for a Bighorn. Let's double check and make sure it works. Now let's see what all kinds of dings and lights and things we're getting over here. Let's turn it off, turn it back on, because I hear a lot of things happening. So we already know we got low tire pressure, big deal. So rear park sense, it says it's off, and it just says service there on the dash when you click it. So we know we got to work with that. This one on its online listing said that it needed a heater core, saying that it wasn't heating up. So we can find out if it needs a heater core, if it's just low on coolant. We'll pop the hood and give it a look here in just a second. This one still has the CD player, not found on the newer models anymore. Latch seems to be broken here in the middle. This one's a little rough, a little deceiving. It looks decent, but it's got a couple of issues here and there. Let's let it warm up and run while we pop the hood. See if we can find out if it's just low on coolant. Every so often you'll have an issue that, the transmission doesn't shift right. It just needs a quart of fluid. Where's our... So we don't have an overflow on this unit to look at. We only have the radiator cap, which it's still cold. I could probably pull it and see if there's fluid in there. Let's go ahead and check and see what we can find. She's full. Now the question is the fluid making its way to the heater core? So that's AC lines. These are heater lines. I feel resistance in the line on the top one, like it moves a little bit, but the bottom one is firm. It is tight. So that's telling me that there's likely a blockage in the heater core. Heater cores on this is a dash out job. It's just about $1,000 job. I don't know if that's going to be something that we're going to want to dive into, but that heat needle has moved and we got no heat in here. I think that tells me all I need to know about this truck. I can plan to put the extra dollars in the recon and see if we get it for cheap enough, but I have a feeling the truck will go for more than that, and that's okay. I don't know as much about Mustangs, not much of a Mustang guy, but I know these are classic Mustang wheels. They've already got it popped, why not? Let's give it a look. Oh, could they have made the hood any heavier? Pulled across the front, the air filter is nice and dirty. Oh, big Brimbos as well. Tires feel all right, and it's the 6-speed. Thank the Lord for manuals. This will be the right one. Yeah, back tires feel good. Looks like this one hasn't pleased a crowd just yet. It's not all smashed up in the front. Slide this thing back. Somebody's a little short. Take that back now. I gotta reach the clutch. That's why they got it all the way up. Ooh. Recaro seats, but with the Recaro seats, you don't get heated seats in these Mustangs. I think in the newer ones you can. Oh, the infotainment system is a little bit older on these. Yeah, you get the heated steering wheel, but no heated seats. The infotainment's a little bit older, and it shows to, you know, the earlier years of what they've had, similar to the trucks. But you get the full digital dash, so that's pretty cool. This one, unfortunately, I won't be able to show you guys me driving because I need 2 hands. So I'm gonna take this one around, make sure it's good. It's only got it's only got 17,000 miles, so should be just fine. But we're gonna cruise it just a little bit, make sure it goes through every gear, make sure the brakes are doing what they're supposed to do, and you'll see the next one. Well, with it starting to get crowded and people moving around and things happening fast, I looked at the last couple off camera. You know, nothing too out of the ordinary. A couple of trucks and different things. But anyway, it's nice and bright and sunny out right now, and everyone else is out checking them out. So I'm done with that part of the process. Next, of course, is get my bidder badge and start bidding. But other than that, thanks for coming along, and if you got any questions or anything else that you'd really like to see, this is kind of, you know, a process that I know, but you know, I might be leaving things out that are important to what other people want to see. So if there's something you want to see, leave it in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.